What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people be asking me about the drill culture in Chicago. You know what, though? A lot of people always asking me about the underground music scene in Chicago, too. A lot of people always saying, Truth, you got to get some upcoming artists on the platform that we don't really know about. Let us get some artists that we think is on the come up. So today, I get that opportunity. Now, for the people who don't know what's going on, you'll tell them exactly what your name is and where you're from.
My name Bossy. I'm from Chicago.
Okay, is that like west side, south side, east side?
I'm from up north, but I was raised in the burbs, so I really like to tell people I'm from the burbs.
Right.
Cause that's all I know.
Right. But you did have some time. Man, to be honest with you, the burbs, Chicago, it be connected.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I live in Cali, so when people ask me where I'm from out there, it's just easy to be like Chicago.
Right. I get what you mean. So did you grow up out here or did you grow up in Cali?
I grew up out here. I just moved to Cali like a few months ago.
Okay.
I've been going back and forth, but I like this. So I'm like, I'm going to stay here.
What you like about it, Cali, Chicago?
There's opportunities, being away from all the negative shit, all the distractions. So I get distracted easily out here. Like
it's a lot less of that out there?
Yeah. It's more like work.
Okay.
I'd be more focused.
You know what? I want to ask you something, and I'm glad I got you right here, Bossy, because I normally have like some grizzly savage in that chill, okay? So I want to ask you, you know, I see things going on in Chicago from a female point of view. Mm-hmm. Where do some of this violence come from? Like, what do y'all think that shit come from? Because y'all see it too, right?
I think it just come from like people trying to prove their point and like just trying to be something that they really don't even need to be. Like, people just be trying to be something they not, prove point. That's all it be. So, everybody want to be tough. Everybody want to be gangster. But that's really not, like, what life about. Like, people just, that's all they know, though. So, that's all they do.
From a female, do y'all see it, though? Not to cut you off. Do you see it? Do y'all see that violence, though?
Yeah, I see that violence. I'm around it. I'm around them people, like, I'm around them killers, like, they all, like, I sit around that shit, so I see that shit with my own eyes, like, motherfuckers be violent as hell. All they want to do is go bust a nigga brain, like, all the time, so it's just like, I already know. I mean, that's how they live.
Do some of that violence reach, like, the females? Do they gotta go through, like, shit that some of the guys gotta go through?
I think you shouldn't have to, unless you involve yourself. But it's not ladylike to get in that shit. Be gangbanging shit. So I'm around, like, me personally, I'm around all these different gangs. I might be with OTF. I might be with bigger, like, I might be with, you know, I might be with anybody. They fuck with me though. Like, I don't give off that vibe. Like, I'm not trying to be part of no clique. I'm just around.
I wanted to ask you though. Well, how is the underground female scene? First off, is it one though, like an underground female scene in Chicago?
Yeah, I think it is. It just go unnoticed. Like, it's a lot of females. Like, I sit on YouTube for hours and I look at. It's a lot of females on there that's raw as fuck and unnoticed. Right. It is definitely underground females.
Like, what is it? Like, what do you think it is then? Because I know it's like the Katie Got Bands, the Queen Keys, the Sasha Go Hard, but it don't seem like, you know, they get a good look like that though. What you think it is?
I think, shit, they just not putting the right work. I think it's 2021, like, everything getting better and they staying the same.
Right. Is it dangerous, like, in the female rap game? When I look at the rap game for the men, I see the 30s, the switches and shit like that, you know? Yeah. Do some of that shit trickle down to the females? Like, is it dangerous for y'all too?
Is it dangerous? Hell
now, before you answer this, I got a follow-up question I gotta ask you about.
It's dangerous as hell for us.
Okay.
Cause niggas don't care, oh, you got females with you. You see how many females, I don't know if I can curse, you see how many females dying out here just being in crossfire, just being in the car with shit niggas, you know? That shit dangerous. Cause they won't even know what's going on. They just around you cause they got a crush on you or they want to kick it. They not knowing somebody finna come shoot up their car. Like, you know, it's dangerous as hell, especially for females, I think.
You know what? That's an in-depth look. That's why I got you in that chair, Bossy, because I wanted to see from like a female point of view. Now, why you just said that is dangerous, right? You just said that. I didn't see Bossy with the BLICKS. Okay? I seen Bossy with some pipes now in the video.
My lawyer said the same thing. It's an image.
Okay.
I'm talking to people right now about that right now because everybody said the same thing to me. Like, I had to start somewhere, and that's all I knew in the beginning. Like, just put guns in your video because it's going to make it go up. But I'm right now getting to the point where I want to hear my shit on the radio, and I can't be having guns and gangbanging on my video because I'm trying to be, like, up there with Cardi B and them. So, you got to, I'm trying to be, like, radio ready.
You know what? You just hit me with something. That kind of just messed my head up. Wait a minute. We got to go back a little bit, Bossy. Hold up. You know, Chirac Ben said in that same shit and kind of told me something like that. Kind of gave me a brain freeze. You say the guns and shit might slow you down in the rap career.
Of course, like, okay, so give you an example. Who do I want to use? I would say, I don't want to say him. It's just like people that still rapping in Chicago. I don't want to say no names. People just people right now that's rapping in Chicago and they've been rapping for so long, and they got guns in their videos still to this day, and gangbanging still to this day. Have they signed any deals? Do they got QC, and do they got all these record labels looking at them? No, because they think they dangerous and they think something gonna happen to them, or they got shit coming behind them. They scared. They scared of Chicago. They don't want to fuck with nobody that got guns and shit. So you got to look at it like the bigger picture.
You know what? I think that's like an info grabber. I'm gonna call that. You know,
you gotta look at the bigger picture. Like, it's cool and all, but where do you really want to go with this?
Right. You know what? I think people gonna learn from that. What you just said. I don't think you realize how deep that was, but I think people gonna learn from that. You know, I see pluggers and shit on your Instagram about shows with you and Duck, and you know, you had a relationship with Duck.
I looked down like a big brother. Not a little brother. I looked down like a big brother.
How was he to you?
I love him. He was like a big teddy bear. Like, he was sweet as hell. Like, he was just like, always make sure I'm straight. Like, we'll pull up on him, always walk us to the car. Like, he one of them. Like, he'll leave out his own party just to walk us, make sure we good. You know? He was like real loving.
So he wasn't always the slide duck, the get down on your duck. He had a fun.
At least not towards me.
Right.
I'm like, everybody's like, you know, I'm everybody love me. So he treat me like a little sister.
That's dope. R.I.P. Big Cloud.
R.I.P. Duck.
You in a video with Brick Youngster.